Almost.
And we have one last part actually, which is a demonstration about the IT tools from Christian. So we'll try to do fast. And I propose that if you have any question, we can discuss them over lunch or in this afternoon because we are running a bit late already.
Hi again, and I have Eric here on my side. Do we want to introduce yourself?
Yes.
Okay, and he will also introduce himself quickly, and then we jump into the IT tools quickly.
Yes. So my name is Eric Cornet. I'm IT account manager from CCMC. So the initial plan was to have a presentation done by CCMC, but I think now you have a real user of the tool. So I think it's much more valuable that he makes the connection also with real life situations. So the floor is yours, Christian. Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much. So yeah, so I'll try to be quick here because I know that we become hungry and lunch is waiting. But I think it's important to know the IT tools. And now I'm talking about CENELEC specific IT tools. After lunch, you will see some common IT tools where CEN is also involved. So one of them, which I would like to highlight here, is projects, and you will hear later about that. This is a very important tool, but I will not show you now because you will see it later. These are the three tools I wanted to show you. The first one we can already skip because Catherine did it very quickly, and that's great. It's also super helpful. You can find there many information about anything about standardization. So I really recommend everybody to have a look there. There are templates, there are reference materials. So as Catherine already said, so I will skip the live demo. I will jump quickly into the collaboration platform. I will also do a live demo, but the collaboration platform is basically the central platform from CENELEC where you can share documents. So it's very important for the technical officers to have access to that, because there you will share meeting agendas, you will share meeting minutes, you will share information documents, reports, results of votings, and anything you want to share with the committee or with the TC, you can do it here via the collaboration platform. And I will jump very quickly into that. But to save a little bit time, we will combine it with the committee internal voting, the CIV. Maybe just very quickly about the collaboration platform. Here's some theory. This is the link. You can also access it via the CENELEC expert area. The login, which is very useful, is the same as at the IC. So you basically need only one username and one password, and then so you don't get confused with many usernames, as we know nowadays. The access rights and the rights you have on the collaboration platform depend on your role, but since we are all here technical officers, technical body officers here in the room and online, we will have full access rights. We can edit, we can upload documents, we can delete documents, we can create folders, we can do many things there. Others might have restricted access. They cannot delete, they cannot upload things, they can only read and download, but this is not the case here, I guess, here in this room. Yes, this is basically what I summarized here. The live demo comes in just 1 second, I promise, because I will combine it with the CIV, Committee Internal Voting. The CIV is a very good tool to have a short, quick consultation in the committee and the TC. So yes, we can decide many things in the plenary meeting, and it's important to have a plenary meeting, but let's assume there's something we would like to decide just after the committee meeting or a month after that. We don't want to wait another 11 months till the next plenary meeting. So we have the possibility to create a CIV. But CIV is also very useful because you can also do a call for experts. You can, of course, vote on several other things. Do we want to start a new project? Do we want to confirm a standard, etc., etc.? So you can do many things with that. And there's also, yeah, so I will show you now an example. Here's also some theory, how you can get on the CIV platform. So here's the direct link, but you can also access it via the CENELEC expert area. And here's a short timetable how that works. the ballot creation. This is up to the technical officer, to the TC secretary. Actually, the TC secretary creates the ballot on this platform here, which you see on the right, which I will show you in a second. Then all the NCs get a notification that there is a new ballot, a new CAV ballot. They get it via email. Then you get access to the documents, to the consultation. You can read what is it about, and then you will get in touch with the NC responsible who is able to vote on it. This is usually done in a mirroring committee or something like that on NC level, on the national level. And then you vote on it. So basically the NC secretary, the NC responsible technical officer has the right to vote on it. Of course, you get several reminders. Hey, the CAV is closing in a week, in 2 weeks, etc., etc. So you will hopefully do not forget that. And then in the end, you get the result. So this is basically the main flow of the CAV. So now let's just jump in. I promise I will combine it together with the collaboration platform. You will see why. And now I just need to know where are the links. We are back. Sorry, this was on my laptop. I have like an autosave, so yeah. But if you know it once, you will know it forever, because this is at the CAV, at the collaboration platform, it's all the same. Good. So we are now here in the voting platform, the voting system, and we are here at the committee internal voting. You go on the tab committee internal voting, and then you can just click here. Usually you see here all the open CAVs, but now we don't want to do anything on open ones. We just want to create one. So you click on add, and then you will see here all the TCs which you are responsible for, where you are a technical officer and you're eligible to create a CAV. As you know, I'm assistant secretary for the TC31, but I will now create a CAV for the TC9X, because this is our test environment. I don't want to confuse our members, so that's why I'm doing it on the test environment. And then you have here several fields. You have the vote reference. Let me spend a minute on the vote reference. This is basically, so it's good to have like a list with all the documents you have circulated to the TC, so you can basically reference them. You know exactly which document means what. So this is the logic that we are using in our TC. This doesn't mean that this is 100% what you also have to do, but there needs to be some kind of logic. As you can see here, we have the CSC TC31, and then secretary, this is the 769th document. Don't worry, this TC is already old, so I haven't created 769 documents. I took over this TC or this role 1.5 years ago. But the TC is old, so there have been already many documents. So it looks kind of like this, and then the last 3 letters you can see, this is like an information document, which you can see later on the collaboration platform. We will upload it. You will see exactly what I mean by that. And this is basically then the reference which you can add here on this voting reference. So let me copy that. No, this is our reference here. So I'm doing a call for experts. We're creating a working group on batteries, and we want to ask if NCs would like to nominate experts in this working group, specifically on batteries. So we're looking for battery experts. So that's why we create the CIV. So this is the reference number here. We simply do a copy paste, and then we have the reference in here. Then our votes. By the way, this is a template. This is a CIV template for the supporting document, which you can, by the way, find on CENELEC BOSS. There on templates, you can find this, and then you simply have to fill it out. The document is the title is creation of a working group. So you go here on the vote title, and then now comes the interesting part: document hyperlink. That's where the collaboration platform comes in place. So now we can also go to the collaboration platform. We have the same problem with the as you can see, this is the CENELEC Experts platform. You click here on the collaboration platform, and now probably have to log in or not. Yeah, I have to. So now the same game is starting again. How do you do the F sign? What is it? Okay. What was it? Nope. Nope. I have it, don't worry. Okay, then it's the last one. Hate it. Good thing is that there is no I have to hold on. No, I won't like it. I'll stop sharing and then I can.
Yes, you can
Yeah.
stop
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Oh, we have it. Sorry for that. I hope you
Oh,
didn't.
yeah, the termination.
Yeah, I'm doing that. This one. Okay, good. So if you haven't forgot your password, then it looks like this. And if you want to go on your on the collaboration platform of the of your respective TC, which we just said that it's the TC9X, then we click there on the CENELEC, and then you can search for the TC. So I go for 9X, and then you have it here, and then you will open the TC9X folder. And then usually you first have to go to sub workspaces. So you see here all the technical, all the structure of the TC. So you see all the working groups, so the convener of the working groups are also able to upload documents here. But as we are technical officer of the TC, of the main TC, so we go on the TC9X, and then you can find here all the different documents. You can click here, and as I already told you, as a technical officer, you have usually author rights. Now you have reader rights here, but I'm supposed to have author rights here. So, okay, so yeah, usually I have author rights, and now I can show them how to upload a document.
Another TC or?
I show it on my CENELEC TC31 now. So here, sorry, this is actually, we tested that before. I don't know what happened now. Anyways, now you see here that I'm an editor because I told you that I'm assistant secretary TC31. So we do the same game again. I'm going on the TC31 folder. You can see here my our structure at the TC31. You have here, for example, all the documents of our plenary meeting from September 16. You have the committee internal voting CIVs, which with the supporting documents, which I want to show you now. So you have the supporting documents here. And then I told you that we need this hyperlink here at the CIV. And how do we get it? We have to upload a document. So then you just click on upload. As I told you, you can also create new folders. You can create even new file. But now in this case, you want to upload something. Then you can just drag and drop it. Here we said that this is our supporting document, which I had opened and showed you. Then you simply drag and drop, describe it. And then you can here write down the title. We had creation. We had here creation of working group batteries and call for experts. Then we can write down a deadline. If, for example, the CIV should be 2 months, then we have here this the 12th of December. We set up the 13th of February. It is an information document. This supporting document. It's always an information document, and this is already the reference because my file is already called like the reference. You can write down some descriptions. You don't have to. Then you can finish and close. I will not do that because otherwise I will confuse my experts in the TC31. So if you just finish it, then you have it. Okay, it looks like that I created it. Fine. Then you can click on it. You can see here the document you just uploaded, this supporting document, and then you see this little symbol here, which is copy the link. And this is exactly the hyperlink which you can put in here in the document, in the document hyperlink. So this is then how it looks to fill out the CIV. You can say here what's the opening date. Usually if you want to do it right away, then you should, this is important, you should select the next day. So today is the 12th, so you have to select the 13th. Otherwise it will not appear. And this already happened to me because I selected the day today, and then I was wondering why didn't I see it. So it's important to select the next day. This is how this tool works. So please keep this in mind. And then we said that we have a deadline of 2 months. So basically it was in February, the 12th we said, and then we can, if you want to write a note, you can write a note, it's not important. And then you usually go for the online commenting type, you save it, and then you go to the configuration questionnaire, and now you can write down your question. So basically we had here the supporting document, which I showed you in the beginning. And then you can see here all the theory behind it, that we want to create a standard on batteries, and we want to consult with ISC, TC, etc., and we're looking for experts. So the simple question is, would you like to nominate experts for the CLC TC31 working group on batteries? Yes or no? You can simply copy paste this question in here. Then we had a yes or no, and you can decide. You can also say abstain, in favor, whatever you want. And I said, if we want to nominate an expert, then the comment is mandatory, because well, we nominate an expert, we want to know who the expert is. So if an NC wants to nominate one, then the commenting field is mandatory. And if the NC says, no, we don't have any experts on batteries, we don't want to nominate anybody, then I also say I don't need a comment why they don't want to participate. So I selected no comment allowed. Of course, you can play around with here. Of course, the questions, they vary, they can be different. And so you can choose the best way how you would like to to choose the answering the answering fields. Then you simply save it. Then it said, please no. What did it say? The question number is missing here. Of course, you can also you have the chance to have more questions, and doesn't work. Keypad is not working. Okay, the keypad is not working, but just imagine a 1 in here. Okay, now it worked. Fine. Then you can simply save it because you said question 1. If you have a second question, you can put it in here. But in my case, I don't have a second question, so you can simply save it. And well, basically it is already saved because you can see here the question. You can leave the internal voting platform, and then you can see here the voting. You can also have a look if anybody has already answered. Apparently nobody has answered because 1, it's a testing environment, and 2nd, it's only online tomorrow. But let's say you want to see after 1 month how many NCs have already answered, you can see it here. The percentage is also shown in here, and once the vote is over, then you will also receive a notification with the results. And yeah, this is it about the CIV. I hope, yeah, I'm so sorry for the password issue, but I think everybody knows this this issue, and I hope you could understand a little bit the collaboration platform, how it works, and how you create a CIV. Good, thank you very much. Questions, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this mandatory or is this informative?
The CIV?
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good question because the CIV, I mean, as I told you, like you can make many decisions in a plenary meeting. So you can decide we want to confirm the standard, like, you know, after 5 years, you have to confirm, withdraw, or review a standard. So you can decide that in a plenary meeting for sure. But you can, for example, if it's urgent and you want to do it right now, then you can also do a CIV, for example. There's one case where a CIV is mandatory, and this is if you want to do a liaison with another body. So then you really have to do a CIV. This is mandatory. But in all other cases, it's I would say it's a nice to have, but it's also recommended nice to have because you can accelerate your decisions. You don't have to postpone everything to the next plenary meeting. Of course, if the plenary meeting is in 2 weeks, then it doesn't make a big difference. But if it's, let's say, in 10 months, then you want to create a working group, and then you have to decide, do you want to wait 10 months or do you want to do it right away? I just remember that I had another slide. This I want to finish with that slide here. Once again, all the links, and I want to finish with 3 hints, like experiences from my side. It's important to have a close and frequent contact with the TC responsible. So in case you are a chairman or a chair, then you should regularly have contact with the TC secretary, with the CCMC project manager, just to be in contact and see what is the status of the projects. If you have any questions, and I think you have heard that already many times, do not hesitate to either contact your NC or to contact CCMC project manager. Your NCs, they are also very happy to help you. For like, if there are any German technical officers here in this room or online, I'm pretty sure we are going to have a contact. And if you have any issues, we are happy to help you. But any other NCs are also very happy to help you if you belong to another NC. And but of course, the CCMC project managers are very, very capable and very, very helpful, and they're happy to help you. So this is really a very important hint I can only give you. If you struggle with anything, reach out to either your NC or to the project manager.